Hello, I'm Tim from LessonUp, and I'm going to show you the fantastic interactive feature of fill in the blanks. So as you can see straight away, I've got an example here. This is obviously skewed more towards a younger kind of user, so a younger learner using this. And you can see there an elephant is obviously smaller than a planet, a thimble is larger than an ant. You have the words along the bottom here. It appears differently on a learner device, and I can actually demonstrate that as well because I can bring in this little video I made off of my own phone in this case. Obviously it'll work on different devices, but you can see it's a question of tapping on the blank space, tapping on the word or phrase, and then it appears within the text itself. So hopefully that's clear enough for you. It'll give you an idea, and you can obviously test it out later after watching this video as well, so you can have fun with that too. So I'm going to get rid of that for now, and you can see here, I can show you that that's the completed version, and obviously LessonUp will check against the student answer, the learner answer, to what you've put into it as well. So you might say as well, yeah, this looks great, really good, how do you do it? And I will show you straight away. Simple as pressing add slide, and you can see there's all the informative slides that we've got there in LessonUp. Go down to interactive, and what have we got here? It's fill in the blanks. I'm not going to click on it because I've already got one there I've already set up for this session as well, so I'm going to show you this here. So really simple to do. Let's do one that's really ridiculously obvious and put fill in the blanks. And several ways I can create my activity, because I can highlight the actual word blanks here, create blank area, simple as that. And you can see it's now adding to the bank of words at the bottom. I can do it a different way as well. I can actually put, let's say, bacon, and we can actually do it around the other way and put the blank area in. It's just, I think, really just boils down to, if I can spell eggs even, I think it just comes down to preference really and how you want to do it. There's also a nifty function here, which is, you might wonder what this is. Press this and you've got a distractor. Sounds interesting, and it is, you'd be right, because you can type in something like this just as a kind of extra bonus word to make the task more complex, and you can add as many of those as you want. So you can do tons of things with this. So there's loads of different opportunities, different ideas. You can have a little preview of what the activity would look like. Here's one I made earlier in the best tradition, and I've pasted in the opening to Dickens' Tale of Two Cities. Best of times, it was the worst of times. And again, all I need to do is I can just take the words and I can create blank area, and I'm adding it there, and I've already added in some distractor, well, one distractor of fudge, which it was the best of fudge, it was the worst of fudge. Anyway, so you can do loads of fun things with that, and a bit further along the line I've started doing a few more. Anyway, you don't really need to see that, but then you can do things like use the image generator. I use that, the image LessonUp generator there built in, and put that into it as well, and created this nice little activity. So that's going to be great, isn't it? I could use that at the start of a lesson, I could use it as any point of the lesson actually, and I've got a nice little activity there, really easy to use. Obviously doesn't really have to be limited to English subjects. Here's a maths example. It'll work for anything you want to do. So it really simulates that kind of what you would have to do on paper, you know, like make it yourself, the close exercise, the kind of deleting the spaces. Do it on LessonUp. You've got it all built in. Fantastic opportunity there, and I really look forward to seeing what you come up with. So have a go with it now after this session. Try it out, see what you can do. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.